I want to thank you, all the businesses who are taking special precautions to make their businesses and their entertainment venues and their centers really, really safe. So I'm up here at these press conferences all the time talking about, learning to live with COVID and how we all need to learn to live with COVID. And well, there's a part of me that would just rather work at home and do these press conferences from home like I used to. Now I'm in my DOH office today and just stay indoors and never go to a restaurant indoors again or any events. I do feel some obligation to all of you to be doing my own experimenting and trying out learning to live with COVID. So in our family, because our next door neighbor is one of the singers in the New Mexico Gay Men's Chorus, we have been attending that concert. Their Christmas concert is a Christmas tradition for, 10 to 15 years, a really long time. Last year, they didn't have it. They did it online. It was a miracle of technology, I got to tell you, but they pulled it off. And so this year they decided to do it again. And again, this is not necessarily an advertisement for the New Mexico Gay Men's Chorus, but the holiday concert actually is a delight. But if you look really closely and squint or rub your nose against your computer screen, you can see like that the whole chorus has a mask on, right? And then if you look really closely, and I don't think you can see this, but everyone in the orchestra that's not playing a wind instrument, so you can see the drummer way over to the left, the percussion people on the left, the other left, Brianna, you can see them. That guy has a mask on, and then the violins, all the stringed instruments have masks on. So let me tell you how they worked it. When you got the tickets, they warned you have to show proof of your vaccine or bring a recent test. We had our vaccine cards with us on our phones. We showed them that. They put on a wristband. Then we went inside. The tickets were all electronic as well. And I know that doesn't always work for everybody, but they had an alternative for people who didn't. We went in and we showed our phone. They scanned our tickets. We didn't have to touch paper or anything like that. We went to our seats. The auditorium was full. Everyone was masked, and there were repeated warnings throughout the whole thing. And I got to tell you, it was very strange for me being in an auditorium full of people. This was the Highland Theater on Central near San Mateo in Albuquerque. But I thought I'll definitely do this again. I feel like they're taking really good care to be safe. They're doing just about everything they can and still have a concert. The soloists, when they got up, they didn't wear masks, but everybody else in the room was. And so I think we all ought to be thinking, those of us who own businesses or operate practices or establishments or restaurants, what are those things we can do to learn to live with COVID better? We had COVID safe practices in the past. Dust those off, take a look at those. But, a reporter asked me just before this press conference, what are the next 2 years going to look like? And I do think we're not going to get back to the old normal anytime soon. So we need to do like this organization did and really create a new normal so we can enjoy things like for our family was a huge Christmas tradition that we'd had to give up last year. So this is just food for thought to spark thinking. But I think that rather than having the state telling everyone they have to do this, we'd love to see local communities, cities, and individual businesses and groups like this take up the cause and operate really COVID safe venues for folks where, everyone has a mask and vaccination or recent testing is required.